story, and everybody is just trying to do their best. So I think this is one exercise. Another very, very powerful exercise is to talk to people, to exercise the art of conversation with people that you know, that are close to you, so have deepest conversation with people, and also to talk to people that are completely different from you. So talk to strangers, talk to people that live different realities, so you can have more contact with people and exercise how can you connect with them. What else? And also this curiosity for strangers are very powerful, because we tend to be in our own bubble, you know, so we tend to talk with people that are close to us, that think like us, that have the same political opinions, economic opinions, that live in the same reality, and expand our network and talk to people that are completely different, and exercise our curiosity for different realities. It's one way of exercising our empathy. There are lots of ways, actually. There's a book that is called The Power of Empathy. I don't know if there's any version in Japanese, but in this book, the author shares a lot of kinds of exercising your empathy, and it's very interesting. Thank you very much. Here.
Regarding servant leadership, all principle is very, very important, I think. However, it is very difficult for me to take all principle. What is the most priority of the principle? And second point question, empathy is, I think, not simple, not complex. So the top-down leadership is very simple. So for you, what is the motivation about take empathy leadership, not top-down leadership? I have two questions.
Okay, so for the first one, for servant leadership, I think it's not a hierarchy. I don't think any one of the points is more greater than the others, but it's meant to be as something to put in your toolkit of things that you can practice. So like any practice, it's good to have a reminder and something to fall back on when maybe you're having a difficult time, or maybe you're needing some kind of innovation or more empathetic, holistic thinking. So I think it's something that maybe one of them you find easier, and you could start there and then build off of it, or also being aware of the 8 principles. You might start to see it more in your daily life, or see, oh, how can I create a more enabling environment in my workplace, or in my home, or in my community, or how have I been able to be of service lately to my community? So it's something to reflect on, and maybe you don't have the answer right now, but there are those points to reflect on, and so maybe 2 months from now you'll say, oh yes, this makes sense to me now. So that's why I wanted to share it with everyone today. Yeah, did you have an answer for the second one?
Can you ask the second one again? I'm not sure if I understood you right.
I think empathy to receive empathy, it is very many principles, so it's not simple. It's difficult for me.
To receive empathy.
So top-down leadership is very simple force. And what do you take difficult leadership process? What is the motivation for you?
What is the motivation to exercise a more empathic leadership? Is that your question? Yeah. I love your phrase, moved by love, and I think it's related to this. I think that we had some kind of leadership that was taught for us and that is recognized in society. So that person that goes up in his career or his or her career and then becomes a leader and then he has a lot of people above him and exercise this kind of leadership. But I really believe this kind of leadership, it's not working. You know, if it was working, our world would probably be very different. So if we want to achieve different results, if we want to change the world, maybe we need to change our mental models, our habits, our models of leadership. So, and I really believe that empathic leadership is one of these ways to change things. So I think that, for me at least, the biggest motivation is that it's a more loving leadership that consider others in a different way. And if you want to create changes, the way we are doing things are not working at all, so we need to change it.
Yeah, for me, quite simply, it's like, how do I want to live my life? この人生の中でどうありたいか。And when I think I can have a lot of power and say, go to your room, you know, or bad, you know, but I don't feel good. And I don't like to be told that way. And so it's just for me, I'd rather be loving. I'd rather care about people, and that makes my heart excited. It's hard, but it excites me, and a lot of energy comes. And I just, as my heart opens, I just see so many people suffering, you know, pawahara toka sekahara, sexual harassment, power harassment, slavery, and it's just like, they're all the same paradigm. The paradigm is, it's called the domination paradigm, shihai hozo, and we're all part of it. Our family, our school, our politics, it's all about somebody is more important than everybody else. And most violence comes from that. And I want to end violence, so that's simply, and it's more beautiful. I think it's more beautiful, so really I just want everybody to live and be happy, and I want that to be for everybody, not for special people.
I also just wanted to add a little something to it, but I think empathy is kind of like if we are taking a drop and we drop a little drop in the water right next to us, and we have a ripple right next to us that ripples out into greater and greater spaces. And I think the presentations today showed you have to first have empathy with yourself, as Kai was speaking, in order to be able to have a more empathetic reaction and interaction with people in your family, in people in your community, and people in your business. And that has a greater ripple into the society as a whole. And so in order to have kind of a more holistic solutions for sustainability, having that openness to relate with others in ways different than we've been taught is very important. Would you want to add anything?
I also want to ask something about why I reflect on my experience, because before I really in that mode of seeing the environmental issue is always some enemies there. But actually, what the game inspired me is I seeing the local interaction can have influence. What is local interaction about? Is about whether we choose to act like I said, act from our fear or from our love, and then this local interaction will spread. Although it called local interaction, but actually it would, like the ripple effect, it would influence and have much. But yeah, have much influence, but we can't predict. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, we don't have more time. I wish we could talk more about it. Before we go, we just want to ask you to fill your innovation card And for the inspirations part, we want to make a suggestion for you to do. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, sure. Okay, Saigo no exercise. So yes, everyone, you have your innovation cards. And so instead of just getting very quick responses, we wanted to leave a couple minutes at the end so everyone could reflect on what you found meaningful with these presentations, what kind of new thoughts have come about. And I thought also, if you wanted to even write, for instance, a haiku about your feelings here or about what brought you to the conference, that could be an alternative way of creating a response on the innovation card. And just to show that it can be done, in one of the earlier presentations, I was thinking about a haiku, and so I wrote one about sustainability. My haiku is, fresh start to being. Sustainable is transition insights. Thank you very much. So yeah, we have the last 5 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute. 1 to 5 minutes for you to write a little bit on your card. And thank you so much, everyone, for your attention and time and commitment to sustainability.
Yeah, so please fill your innovation card. Also, if you had innovative ideas, you can fill it in the second part. And then please deliver to us before you go, okay? Thank you very much.